Hello YouTube, it's your boy Master Side coming to you from Team Dark Side. I am over here with Saiyan Wolf once again because he decided that he wanted to bring me a spicy deck profile that he said we couldn't miss. Let's check it out. What are you bringing to us?
Well, it's not really spicy, it's pretty standard, but
Screw you.
it's Sky Striker.
How dare you contradict the Master?
It's a pure Sky Striker build.
Hey, pure is better than spicy.
Yeah, it's pure. So,
He says I'm gonna. If y'all don't like it, that I get to keep that. No, he says that if we get 100 likes on this, I get to keep that deck. So guys, come on, 100 likes.
You don't need that many views, so
ready?
Come on.
Ready? Alright, so I guess start with the hand traps. 3 impermanents.
Why would you start backwards?
Because they gotta see it. 3 Veiler. I think that's pretty standard right now.
keep it in there.
3 Ash. Oh, so the best hand trap right now, I mean...
Oh yeah, that noise you hear in the back is Hero stuffing his face.
Phantasme is good, don't get me wrong, but Striker can't really play that card unless if you open like Phantasme Multi-Rule or like Phantasme Aerial Zero.
And the fact that he's $100 and he can't afford it also comes into play.
That's also a thing, yeah. And then obviously 3 Ray. The Ray is just like if you see Ray, you already just have so much advantage. So you want to see Ray as much as you can.
And your first opening here.
Yeah, either you want to see Ray in your hand or you want to summon the Ray. But the point is, you want to get the Ray out. So that's that. For spells, my one.
You don't run Phantom Blaster?
No, fuck no, not anymore.
Why not?
Because Hornet Drone's at 1, and there's too many hand traps right now. There's just 1 Veiler, 1 Impermanence, and that's it. You're done for that.
Just
turn.
keep it a simple deck profile.
Yeah. My one-ups, Metalfoes Fusion, Upstart. Yes, it's 40, so I guess this is 39. Reinforcements of the army, like I said, Ray's Bay. I'm playing double terraforming because, well, it's semied, so can't really do anything about that. What I'm playing in the main deck that I see a lot of people not playing is triple Called by the Grave. And
I would play that in the main deck as well.
and it's not for. To be honest, this card can go. It can be defensive and offensive. Like it's not really to stop them from hand trapping me because let's be real, hand traps don't really
It's to
stop
get rid of
Sky
whatever's in
Striker.
that graveyard that they can reuse again.
Yeah, like especially with Salamangreat and Danger, Thunder Dragons. Like I've used.
Yeah,
I've banished the Colossus with this, and I just win. I blow them out. Yeah.
And also get rid of Spinny and all those cards.
Yeah, this is the Spinny. Whenever they tried, I think it's the bird. No, it's one of the Salamangreat cards that lets you bounce a card that's in your graveyard to the deck, and you special summon it. Well, you pretty much you hit them with this, or you hit something that Salamangreat. This just stops Salamangreat. That's I don't know what else to say about that. Also, I'm seeing a lot of people playing 2 goods. I like 3 just because I want my deck to be as consistent as possible.
Yeah, and having your spell cards in your graveyard works for this deck.
Yeah, this is one out to not an out, but this is what helps you set up for against a Colossus because you can once you get three spells in the grave with Colossus, you can just start like Widow Anchoring their Colossus, taking it and crashing into something, or just like linking it or sending it with multi-roll or Area Zero. But that's it for my normal spells, like the regular spell cards. Next is the Sky Strikers, obviously the Hornet Drone. I was playing this at 2, didn't like it. I switched it back to 1. It's doing a little better. Sometimes I do miss the second one, but I still most of the time I end up winning those games anyways. Short Cannon, I still like the 1. That's kind of like a called. You just stop. You stop like the Salamangreats. It's good against the mirror too. 1 Afterburner. I still think it's worth playing.
Why just 1?
Because there's a lot of cards right now that protect monsters from destruction, and you can't really target. Like for example, Phantasme. If you're playing a person that has his shit together, he's gonna have triple Phantasme. And yes, it's good bait for the Phantasme, but it doesn't really do much.
Do you agree with people that decide not to play it?
I honestly think it's however they feel comfortable. But regardless, I would
see
play
people cite it.
1. Yeah,
Like I seen people cited.
I would play one for sure. Also, what I started doing, I've seen other people start doing for some reason, like a couple weeks after, is I started playing double jamming waves.
I wanted to run 3 of those just because I love the way it looks.
I was thinking about 3 too, but I also don't want to clog with them. I was originally playing triple twin twister, but I just cut 3 twin twisters and I added the second jamming wave, and I added
Hasn't been working for it.
It's been beautiful, man. Cause I side the twin twisters too, so it's like I never missed them. Like there's all those pesky back row decks. This just, even if you just 1 for 1, if you don't have 3 spells engraved, you can hit like the Salamangreat's Roar. You can hit like the warnings, the strikes. You whatever back row they have, you can just 1 for 1 it. And assuming you set up your board, and you have 3 spells engraved, you can just get rid of monsters, like get rid of spells and monsters. So it's like a +1 essentially with this card. And they're not once per turn, so you know, like it really helps. Also, another thing that I started playing double multi-roll instead of triple. I have been considering going back to the third multi-roll, but I just don't like the fact that multi-roll doesn't get you anywhere unless if you have like an area 0 or if you have an engage or anything like that. Like this doesn't add to your consistency. It just lets you outgrind your opponent. So I don't really like seeing multiples of these. But I am considering playing the third one again because regardless, multi-roll is just a beast card. It's probably one of the it's definitely one of the best cards in the deck. So I just cut that to 2 for now, and it's been working well. Area 0 maxed out on it. I used to play 2 for a while, but no, the consistency is just too great. Even if you draw multiples, like you don't really have to, unless you're playing against Thunder Dragons. The Colossus is gonna screw you. Like even if you're playing the Thunder Dragons, like you could have the Widow Anchor and stuff. And anyways, but that's not the point. Like this gets you Ray. Another reason why I want to play 3 multi-roll is because multi-roll field spell, even if you don't see engage or if you don't see like your starter cards, that's already a starter. Like that already gets your deck going. So
I have a question actually.
Yeah, what's up?
What happened? Have you considered replacing them with something else?
The Air Zeros?
Yeah.
No.
No,
I mean,
they're a field card, dude.
If I cut one,
specific for that deck.
If I cut one, I would probably. I would add something else that adds to my consistency because I don't want to cut a consistency card for something that's gonna make my deck slower. I want to keep my consistency the way it is or make it go higher, which is why I'm playing 2 multi-rolls. Also, obviously the standard 3-0s, triple Widow Anchor. I mean, this card is boss, dude. Like
I think that's probably the most expensive card in the Sky Striker form.
Engage is the most expensive.
No, Engage ain't that expensive anymore.
Well, no, but it's still higher than.
Oh, it is.
The thing is this didn't get a reprint, so I expect this to go up at least $10 more.
Ooh, might as well get it now.
Yeah, might as well try to get it now if you're not afraid of the ban list.
Hey, they're gonna pull the same thing that they did with that other boss. They're gonna wait for it to come out, the reprint.
Ban list,
and hit Sky Striker.
Oh no, we're gonna get the list first before Oh no, actually, no. Yeah, we're gonna get the list first before we.
Next card.
But maybe we'll see.
It can be before 2nd of March.
Yeah, but yeah, this is self-explanatory. I'm 100. If you don't know the deck, then you should start looking it up. But if you do know the deck, you know that this is self-explanatory. And finally, 3 engage. This card is the bread and butter. This card is the cereal and the milk. This card is
what makes the best.
It's the best card in the deck.
Work.
Like a lot of people say, "Oh, Ray's the best card," or "Oh no, multi-roll's the best card." No, guys. Engage is obviously the best card in the deck. This searches you anything from your core, anything from your archetype, and on top of that, if you have your grave set up, you get to draw 1, and it's not once per turn. This is obviously the best card in the deck. So this is also self-explanatory. Like I said, if you don't know the deck, if you're trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, we might start doing feature matches. That depends on master side.
We already started making dual matches. It would me versus Chocolate Rain.
Yeah, that depends on master side. We do feature matches, but you know, like we'll show you how the deck operates and stuff.
Yeah.
That's it for the main deck. You want to see the side too, or
yes?
I mean the extra deck. Yeah. Okay. Extra deck.
I didn't even know an extra deck existed for this.
Yeah, they're link monsters. Extra deck. Okay, now a lot of people a lot of the good players that I've spoken to don't agree with double kinda. I love double kinda. It's where it works perfectly.
I'll be right back.
Not only does it stop the Boral Sword OTK whenever they're trying to OTK you, because you can just fuck the Boral Sword, but what a lot of people don't realize, what they forget, is that whenever you're going into time, a lot of players are just gonna. I don't know why a lot of players just pass to a Sky Striker player because they can just go into Hayate, but I've noticed whenever there's like a few seconds left, they always pass to a Sky Striker player, or even if you go first, game 3 going into time, you just find a way to go into Kaina, which is extremely fucking easy in this deck. You activate any Sky Striker spell card and boom, you get 1,000. You win the match. Like you don't get a draw. Kaina is super busted. So I like to, but of course it's an option to take out. Obviously.
Yeah, people be sleeping on that.
Yeah, people sleeping on Kaina. But I like to. But if anything, it could always go to 1. It's not a card that's a necessity.
I gave him that idea.
Like 3 Hayate. 3 Hayate is great for time.
And mandatory.
It's great to set up your graveyard. You get the engage. You get the ray. Like what a lot of people don't understand is if you can't get your ray engrave, you don't have to end on a Shizuku. Like if you already have it engaged, like if you're one of those players that likes to preserve your resources, you don't have to end on Widow Anchor. And get you don't have to set on like 2 back row, Shizuku, and an engage in hand and search another engage. You don't have to. If you feel comfortable enough to where you don't have to search the engage, then you can just end on a Hayate, and well, they're gonna have to get over it one way or another. Like if they attack it, if they're trying to like get rid of it with an effect, you can find ways to protect. Like there's a lot of hand traps, there's a lot of Widow Anchors. Like there's impermanence, there's ego booster. Like you can just protect the Hayate from being destroyed by card effects. So the only other way would be them attacking into it. So when you do that after damage calculation, you can just send the Ray to the graveyard. Hayate gets removed from the field, and Ray can special summon itself. Like there's a lot of good things about Hayate. She's really good. So and of course 3 Shizuku, self-explanatory. I mean, it's Shizuku. She's busted. She's one of the go-to Sky Striker Link monsters. It's broken, like self-explanatory. Of course, triple Kagari, self-explanatory once again. She's just broken, busted. She's the one. She's number 1 to go to. Obviously, if you have a good
that's
setup.
the basic Sky Striker stuff right there, right?
Yeah, basic. And I'm playing.
One Phoenix.
1 Phoenix, 1 Nightmare, 1 Borreload, or 1 Unicorn. I mean, 1 Phoenix, one Unicorn, 1 Borreload, and 1 Bomber Dragon.
No Boil Sword?
I would definitely play the Boral Sword. That's what I mean about Kaina. Like you don't have to play 2 Kaina. I like 2 Kaina, but you don't have to go into double Kaina. I like her only whenever I'm trying to stop the OTK or whenever I'm trying to win in time, and like both scenarios is like it's less of a chance for both scenarios to happen at the same time. It is possible, don't underestimate it, but like most of the time you don't need to. So I might end up cutting 1 Kaina for the Boral Sword, but like I said, it's just all in playtesting, it's all player preference. Like it's just you gotta see what you like.
Is there anything you would change?
Just, I mean, if I absolutely had to, I would change the Kaina for the Boral Sword, and
that's it.
That's probably it. Like for bigger events. Oh, for bigger events like YCSs or like WCQs, I would probably main deck cherry targets like Thunder Dragon Colossus, the Salaman Great Sunlight Wolf. Just stuff like that for bigger events. But for
alright, man.
Small stuff.
Thank you for showing.
And side deck, that's completely player preference. You don't.
Follow your own lights on that.
Yeah.
Twin Twisters, Silent Strikes, all that. But yes, I got it, man. Thank you for showing me your deck. I appreciate it. If y'all want to see more of his deck, we will probably put up a video on video versus my DDD versus his Sky Strike or something that I never seen.
Yeah, hey, if you guys want to see more meta or more casual decks, just go ahead and leave a comment on his channel. Let him know what you guys want. Yeah, if you just let him know.
Yeah,
what
he
you
does
guys
sound
want,
like he's high, guys. I know.
he'll give it to you.
Yeah, just let me know what y'all want to see. We'll let y'all see. And also,
And seriously,
as y'all can tell, this playmat that
my.
we played on was made by Team Duelist Kingdom HTX. You can check them out on Instagram. They do amazing playmats. Just check them out. You send them your art or whatever you want on them, and they'll get it done for you. Double-sided playmats as well. And also, this video was sponsored by Team Galaxy. Galaxy Gaming. Go check them out for all your gaming needs, computer, table games,
It's an awesome
card
place.
games. It's an awesome place to check
Go ahead
out.
and give
Just
them
go
a like
ahead.
on Facebook if you'd like. It's free.
Yeah, and you can. I'll be leaving a link to their Facebook down below, so just check that out. And this was Master Sai and Saiyan Wolf, and here on the camera from
Shout out
Sai.
to AKA Statics. Shout out to Dime X. Shout out to Old Jets.
Literally, no.
Signing out.
Yeah.